What is going on, you good looking people? My name is J93 and welcome back to another Transformers review, the toy review, Transformers toy review, where today I'm taking a look at the retail version of the Transformers Titans Returns Broadside with Blunderbuss. Now, yes, Blunderbuss is the head, and Broadside is obviously the body. Now, this is a Voyager class, a Voyager size scale, but I'm gonna get it once I get the toy out. I'll show you exactly why I expect this guy to be a bit bigger, or why I want this guy to be in a bigger scale, such as maybe a Fort Max size scale. So yes, this is Broadside. He's an Autobot. Now I've been actually wanting to get this for quite a while, which is why I got Hot Rod and Bumblebee while I'm waiting, and yeah, here's the toy itself. As you can see here, you have the figure in here, and you have the energon gun, which is actually quite reflective. So yeah, the Transformers logo at the Autobot generation is in a yes. If there is some issue with packaging, same thing with the Power Master Optimus Prime. Both Power Master Optimus Prime and this guy are packaged in a Decepticon with a Decepticon Comet, where it should be an Autobot Comet. Because Decepticon is usually reserved for Decepticons such as Blitzwing or even Megatron. So yeah, this should be an Autobot, but of course a Decepticon Comet. And you have on the back the Transformers 18 steps, which actually really easy. And I'm going to zoom in there. So yeah, you can there's a little bio right here. It says, with the Decepticons rising, the Autobots power up with Titan Master partners to stop them. Blunderbuss gives Broadside the ability to temporarily mass shift and turn into a hulking giant, which this bio doesn't really match with the modes it turns into, because it turns into an aircraft carrier and a jet, which it really does not look. Which those two things are two different sizes, because obviously a jet and an aircraft carrier are very two different sizes, because a jet will be sitting on top of an aircraft carrier. So yeah. So as with all these Titans Return things, you do have the a battery factor and play factor. So you can put Autobot Shuffler on Receptor, or you can put Shuffler on Broadside. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of play factor here. You could put Blunderbuss or Perceptor, you could do just decapitate it, and you can switch a Voyager head, or if you really want to, you can take a leader class head and put it on a deluxe size. There's a whole lot of play value you could have with a lot of heads, because the leader class already there's a helmet that comes off in the back that kind of allows you to mix and match. So yeah, on here you have a really nice artwork of Blunderbuss attaching. It looks like he's detaching from a Broadside here. Now I'm going to get into a little bit why I think Broadside's kind of like a weird character. I mean, kind of like a humorous character once I get this guy out. So yeah, that's going to be for the packaging. So yes, let's get this guy out here and see how awesome this guy really is. Okay guys, so here we have the Transformers Titans Return Broadside open up, and then is jet mode. And now I actually, yes, I did that on purpose, because, well, you can see here, it really does not resemble a jet, which I'll talk a little bit. That was an on purpose pause, because, well, yeah, I'll talk a little bit. But as all these Titans Returns figures, you do get a really high, heavy duty Cloud Crow with amazing box art, which shows Broadside and his Broadside with his gun, which really looks like the Titans Return, the actual toy gun, which is actually this one. It really does look like that, because you got like a little hole peg here, peg on the side. Kind of looks like just did a testing job on that. But yeah, just take a look at this. I'll show you why I would not display outside his realm mode with that. With his like shids like that, because those are actually his tails, which are like right there, because it shows you can put it like that. I don't do that. So yeah, because you can do whatever you want with the tail fin or mobile mode. So yes,
heavy duty cardboard, it really looks like he's maybe a Voyager scale or something. If only he had like maybe like Optimus Prime like running around in the background or something, or at least Meg, or at least one of the what a secret just flying around, like what the heck's going on kind of thing. I'll get that a little bit why there should be a scale representation because this guy's not to scale. So yeah, straight out to the back, he's got Broadside, and Blunderbuss attaches to Broadside body. Excuse me, I'm still kind of sick. It boosts Blunderbuss increases Broadside strength with 6 to 11, which I say this thing is probably scaled down a lot because Broadside should be a lot stronger because he's massive. He's maybe like Metroplex height, probably smaller because he's an aircraft carrier, but Broadside should be around like maybe half the height of Fort Max. So yeah, I'll talk to you a little bit why I kind of prefer it's gonna be a bit bigger. Speed from Broadside speed from a 9 to 11. Cognitive ability from a 7 to a 9. Okay, because he really just doesn't have that ability of thinking. He was his Broadside firepower from a 6 was 6 to a 10. 4. Yeah, and also some that. So yeah, you get really heavy cardboard. So yes, you need to have Broadside in jet mode. Now the reason why I said this guy's really iffy, with all these like Voyager class and Leader class figures, they all have one strong mode, one weak, really, really weak mode, and one like fairly strong mode, which is obviously the Roman mode, fairly strong. But yeah, I mean, obviously, I do like these types of return figures because they do hide. They don't show much of a vehicle mode as like the movie line ones. So yeah, just getting a size comparison out of the way. Here, the Titans Returns Hot Rod. Yes, I did do a review on this. So if my editor can put a link down in the description below, if you could put a link to the video on the screen right now, that'd be great, because I already did a review of this guy. If you want to see it, just click the link on the screen, or if you're on mobile, click down in the description, because I don't want to give my editor such a hard time with this. He's gonna hate watching this entire video. So yeah, now, a hot rod is supposed to be sports car. Now, this is supposed to resemble like a fighter jet thing. Now, if I remember, Starscream is maybe like just slightly bigger than a hot rod. They should look exactly like maybe slightly bigger. This guy should be a way more bigger than hot rod. So we gotta get hot rod out of the way. Now, I don't exactly hate the toy. I prefer its other alt mode than to this one. The reason why I say it's iffy because he does not actually look like a fighter jet to me, because he really looks like the Avengers symbol of a jet. Now, if my editor can flash a picture of it right now around the screen. Yeah, that's what I'm looking. That's what I see similarities to it. Obviously, there's some other things here. Flashes it repeatedly because this looks like the back, the tail end of the Avengers. This kind of looks like the wings of the Avengers. Yeah, this kind of looks like the cockpit thing where you have all the Avengers just sitting there. But yeah, obviously this is a Transformer, so you really can't do that. Now, obviously, the only thing that looks like a plane, he's got wings. That's it. Now, that being said, a plane is supposed to have landing gear. This guy has no landing gear. I don't hate it, but it's really something I'm hating it. But I don't prefer this mode. I actually do kind of hate this mode. So yeah, he just rests there. So now, before I get Blunderbuss on here, his weapon is a very clear, like, translucent blue plastic, which makes it look like it's an energy weapon. So you can summon this up into like a battle axe, sniper rifle, but this really looks like a blaster. Now, it kind of looks like a fighter jet, kind of, because this kind of looks like a cockpit, kind of looks like an engine. But yeah, what I'm talking about is this gun should maybe be like the size of Hot Rod. This gun should maybe be the same exact size as Hot Rod, And this guy should maybe be like twice the size of hard drive because honestly, yes, his other mode is an aircraft carrier, which aircraft carrier fighter jets are very vast changes in size. I'm guessing it's supposed to be a massive fighter jet. So yeah, you can put this gun on here. Yeah, you can put them all in this place, but really iffy. Yeah, yes, you can position these wings any way. You can put them up like that. I just put them inside, kind of show like a tail fin and stuff. But yeah, if you look at this, kind of looks like he's supposed to be flying like that way or something because wings kind of like a V shape, but this kind of looks like a backwards V shape. So yeah. Now yes, this guy is a fairly heavy figure, obviously, but I wish this guy was maybe like a Fort Max scale because obviously aircraft carriers are big. Now to get a Blunderbuss out here, yes, Blunderbuss does actually sit at a cockpit, or whether you put like a cockpit joke. Yeah, or if he doesn't do it, just I'll explain it. But yeah, Blunderbuss. Blunderbuss, if I remember correctly, Blunderbuss is the name of like an early 1700s shotgun. Oh yeah, it's basically like they do fit for both of these guys are military, so names do fit big correspondingly. So yeah, this is Blunderbuss. He does have a really good paint job application, so yeah. So obviously articulation wise, arms up and down, knees bend like that. His arms in the border because that's where you can attach it to the robot mode. Now I'm gonna go to his aircraft carrier mode, then robot mode, then back to his jet mode. So yeah. Obviously you can choose to go to jet mode to robot mode, aircraft carrier to robot mode, jet to aircraft carrier, which is what I'll show you. So it doesn't matter, just you'll find out the similarities. Here, transforming him. Obviously, yes, you do get Broadside's head. And I'll talk about why this guy does not scale properly. I know I said the time measure should be more like a human scale, so this guy does not look like a human scale. So yes, now getting this guy in this aircraft carrier. So what you ever do first, obviously you need to make sure everything's out of the way, and yes, you gotta make sure you have quite enough ample room to actually do this. So yeah, what you need first, obviously you're gonna take these unplugged arms for the Ford. Yes, these will be your arms in this raw mode. Take these hinge it forward. To do the same on the other side, take that, hinge it forward. And basically just leave the arms like so, come around here. Well, you gotta take this panel forward up like so, and it'll take it to the jet part here. Fold this in, kind of like slide it in, kind of squeeze it, rest it in. Goes like that, and basically you have to make part of the carrier done. Well, obviously minus the control center. So yeah, just rotate this here. Yeah, like so. Basically, you can kind of do whatever you want with the wings. I would hold this down, flip this up. Basically, have this thing kind of rest like so. That goes on the outside. Do the same with this side. Rotate it around. Rotate this down. Rotate that down. Now I'll talk a little bit what to do with the bottom part. Yeah, basically just gotta push the legs together like so. Pick this up. Fold it up like so. Now, I actually do the unconventional method. You're actually supposed to do the legs first, then the wings. But yeah, now come right out here. You can see he has a little rudder here. Hold this out. I don't call this rudder. It can be used as stand. Now there are more rudders like up here, as you can see here, right here and here. I don't have fingernails, so I might as well go like that and basically just like lift this up like so. Basically just like kind of lift it, get it out of the way. So basically now what you have is you can have an aircraft carrier, you can have it stand there. freestanding. He's not there yet. He does not look like an air character yet. Just reach right here. For like so. Basically, there we have Broadside as aircraft carrier mode. Now, obviously, there in his aircraft carrier mode, there really is no place where you can put Blunderbuss, like store him. Now, you can see here there are like little pegs here. You can have him stay here, start making the others. But yeah, I'll just leave Blunderbuss just standing off here. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Aircraft carrier should not be that small. Type Master, this should maybe be like an emissary scale or the Fort Max style head scale. So yeah, this is kind of what I wish. This would be a bit bigger, more like a leader's class, or even maybe 2 sizes above leader class. So yes, now why is there pins are for? Jay, now when you guys get yours, you will see that you do have 5 of the aerobots. Now, I actually detached mine. Now, I highly recommend you put it in like a little bag. Now, I use a sewing needle bag. So, yeah, if you guys have one of these little bags, so for sequins or any art supply drawer, yeah, you can find one of these. So, I'm going to attach them and just basically show you. Okay, guys, so I must admit before I should put, like, I believe the silver bolt. Yes, I don't know the names of the aerobots, so if you can correct me, or if you guys can correct me down in the comment section down below, I'd be really thankful for that. I am pretty sure this is Silverbolt. He forms the main torso and the head of Superior, which is what I'll get to a little bit. Why I just call it, why I prefer, why they kind of have it. So yeah, you kind of put Silverbolt here. Well, you can actually get the peg to line up with the hole. Yeah, you could have Silverbolt prepared to take off. You could have this guy, which probably forms his legs. And basically, other things you can put like anywhere you want. Obviously, like I said, some of these pegs are bigger than others. And no, these guys are twins. Like put this guy here, which basically forms the other leg. There's a period on here, and if I could actually get this guy sit on the peg. You basically have these on like the plane elevators that put these planes that you use underneath the aircraft carrier. So you put, I believe these two form the arms. Nope. Yeah, these two guys for the arm. Whoops. This guy was like, whoopsies. Like I said, I don't know the arrow was. Okay, you kind of put these here. Obviously, you can orient them any way you want, but I choose put it in like that. And yes, I'm still sick, kind of. I'll do this so, excuse me if you hear me cough or you hear me sniffle. So yeah, basically, they have the earbuds all lined up. And on here, on Broadside, this aircraft here. Now, yes, these are proper scale to how big a plane should be reference to aircraft here. Now, obviously, bring hot rod here. Yes, maybe hot rod should be the maybe larger size Bumblebee. Not even larger size Bumblebee looks way too big. Maybe like 4 times smaller than Bumblebee. Maybe like Bumblebee should be like half the size of this guy right here. So yeah. So yeah, now this is where it comes in the Time Master or the Headmaster, depending on what you grew up watching. So yeah, I'm gonna bounce up to Headmaster or Time Master because obviously these are called Blunderbuss Time Master. I'm gonna call it Headmaster bounce back for it, so sorry. So yeah. This is how big Blunderbuss is. Now, judging by the scale was, I think that Blunderbuss should be the height of Superior, probably even taller. But yeah, this Blunderbuss should be. Blunderbuss is around the size of like a miner, so yeah, probably big to 4 max, kind of. So yeah, you have these. Now, I kind of prefer this mode over the jet mode because, well, the jet mode was forced after they put the aircraft carrier in, because obviously the aircraft carrier, it has to look like an aircraft carrier. Let's say you gotta have runways in there, and well, let's say you have runways there. So yeah, you can have sailboat take off. You have these two guys take off to kind of go on like a patrol mission with sailboat. I believe I got this right. But yeah, judging by the side of this control tower here, it really looks like this guy should be a combiner height. This may be more like a 5-story building. Blunderbuss looks like he is maybe like 100 some feet, maybe like 90 feet tall, or something, which is how tall Superior is. I don't know, I could be wrong. But yeah, I highly recommend you guys put this in like a little baggy thing once you get out of this part. But yeah. Now again, I like this mode a lot better than the jet mode because, well, I'm kind of partial to military kind of vehicles. So I kind of like military vehicles more, which is why I got hard head. So yeah. To get this guy into his... Well, what do you need first? Obviously, you need to take off all of the jets. So let's do that right now. How this guy off? Obviously, you see much more detail. Obviously, you notice 36. I don't know if that's reference to anything. So yeah, let's just ignore that. So you kind of these thrusters or a cooling vent or something. Because yes, this guy is kind of like a flagship for Optimus Prime. Now, I know kind of in the beginning I said this guy's kind of weird because, one, Broadside is afraid of height. He's a plane that's afraid of heights. You also get seasick. He's an aircraft carrier that gets seasick. Okay, let's move on. Now, to actually get this guy transformed into his remote, what you need first, basically, separate the arms. Basically, you bring it out like so. Basically, you bring it out like so. And basically, just like leave this like so. Hold this down, fold this down. And basically, yeah, you have more legs. You fold this out forward, rotate like so. Rotate this around, fold, lift this up, fold this down, fold that down. Kind of like you can leave like that. Basically, you have the legs now. Come around here. Obviously, you need to fold out these stability pegs. And basically, I want to move the camera up a little. So yeah, rotate these. Kind of like they hit out. Obviously, you gotta like fold this forward. So the camera shaking a little bit, kind of bumping into my view table. I'm actually trying not to do it. I know what I'm saying is that those bags is recommended for if you have like little kids or pets. You might actually eat the inner bot. So yeah, you don't want that to happen. So you kind of have this, kind of rotate them around like so. Kind of have the arms like that. Basically, take that, hit that, kind of have that. This will stay down. If you push it, it goes like that. Mine doesn't do that, so yeah, pull that back. It should kind of like come to rest here. And yeah, basically there you have Broadside. It is, wow, decapitated Voyager class mode. Now you can obviously take these, fold it back. So fold back, kind of give him a much broader shoulders. Get a Broadside. You need to take his head, fold it up into his head mode. Take this in his peg. And basically just Take it in like so, and basically they have Broadside. It is, well, now I know you guys can't see him. So I'm doing that kind of on purpose to kind of show you how big Broadside should be. Now, just getting a size comparison out of the way, I'm gonna bring in the Hardhead as a deluxe class, because obviously that's the one I have with Reach. You guys can't even see our Hardhead. There you go. Hardhead should maybe come up to, like, maybe you could, like, down here on Broadside, because, well, obviously Broadside should be like a Titan size. So yeah, that's kind of also the reason why I said I prefer the like bigger size. So yeah, obviously I know I said I'll go back in his jet mode. Obviously you need to. Obviously I'm gonna like leave it in his robot mode because as a trip rotator, you can go any way you want. Just gotta follow directions. I mean, obviously you'll eventually figure it out. So yeah, I don't want to make this video a bit longer than I normally talk about. So yeah, now for articulation purposes, that's sort of for articulation purposes, what you need to do first is, well, obviously you have his arms slowed, but there's a lot of robot that actually like vehicle junk in the way, so doesn't really do it. So your arms here goes out like that. There's an elbow, well, it's got fist articulation, but yeah, hips are kind of like a ball joint, but you really don't get much motion here, like that. No waist articulation whatsoever. Obviously, you have the head here, like that, but you also have an individual one, like you can look at that, like that, and just basically like that. It's kind of like actual trade. Oh yeah. These, like that, rotates here, it's here. Here, see, you get a bit of this kick mode now. When I'm talking about you, the package shows you kind of like that, but I figured this kind of looks weird. Kind of like a sugar jutting out farther. Feet have articulation, transformation, and yeah, that's all the articulation he has. Now for his energy weapon, you can put a Blunderbuss in here. Don't know why you would, because that looks more like an energy weapon. So yeah, you kind of have that, like so. So yeah. So yeah, that's great about this video. I know why you lied in the beginning. It says I will transform back into the jet mode. I won't be doing that. You just revert back to normal. You go back to his aircraft carrier mode and then go into jet mode. Now for the price of $21.19, I believe that's what it is. I'll probably correct that in the description. I realize I'm wrong. Now for the price of $21.19, this guy is worth it if you really like aircraft carriers. So yes, this guy's worth it. Now if you also want to get aerobots, yes, I'm going to get all 5 aerobots in one thing. I've seen these guys on that transforming aerobots. So yeah, you do get all 5 aerobots with this. So yeah, if you actually want to actually scale, yes, the aerobots are this, but yeah, now complaints, yes, this guy should be bigger. This guy should definitely be bigger. Now, if they come out with like a Metroplex or maybe a Fort Max scale kind of Broadside, yes, I'll get it. But yeah, I guess like most people don't like really massive transfer, because obviously most of you don't have that big of a table to do it. So yeah, so really it's not appeal for extremely large figures. So yeah. So yes guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you have, please be sure to hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new, and yeah. Hope you have enjoyed. I'm Mr. J-Lee93, Fly Hard.